Welcome back, everybody. Today I'm going to teach you the newest version, and it actually changed a decent amount of the Rocket Loon Fireball attack. Now, the new version improves on the older version in a couple of ways. One, it's faster, so you don't risk time filling as much. Two, it actually makes the Warden charge portion of this attack significantly easier. And three, it makes launching the Fireball significantly easier. And then four, it has plenty of cleanup options. So let's go ahead and talk about it. And the way I'm going to do this is I'm going to explain really in depth this first replay, but then I'm going to show you guys replays. This will be included as one of those 3 different style bases. So we're going to go over box bases, which is this, diamond, and ring. And I will teach you guys how to dissect each type of base. And after each type of base, I will do a live hit from Legend League attacking that style of base so that you guys can see me putting this plan into action across those different style bases and show you guys that the plan actually works. So for base number 1, as you guys are loading into Legend League or CWL or planning for war, whatever the case may be, the first thing you're going to do is identify what is the target that I want to hit with my Fireball. Basically, anything that's going to hit the clan castle on this base is going to be a fantastic target. So any of the buildings kind of over here. I like putting my Warden on the left-hand side for some reason. That's just kind of how I am. I don't really put them on the right-hand side. But what we're going to do to start this off is we are going to drive a wedge in this section of the base right here. And what this wedge is going to do is clear all of these buildings so that we can have our Warden head up away from the town hall. And then all he's got to worry about are the defenses right up here in order to launch the Fireball here. And we're going to have the king and our smash with our queen and our siege barracks go this way towards the town hall. And the reason you want the Warden to go away from the town hall is there's going to be raged up fire spitters, a raged up town hall, ricochet cannons in that area, probably some traps and other things as well. It's a lot for the Warden to take on. Your spells are a much more valuable resource in this army than the army is itself. And you want to save those and be as conservative with them as you can. And you're going to have to waste way too many freezes or invises or rages in order to keep your Warden alive when there's that much firepower on him, when you can just push a button on your king and clear all of those buildings instantly. So that's the thought process behind why you want the smash to go towards the town hall and why you want the Warden to go away from the town hall. It's pretty easy to use a couple of Rocket Loons to snipe that single Inferno, maybe freeze the Minion Prince once or twice, and invis your Warden once, right? That's a lot easier than trying to keep him alive through all of that firepower down at the bottom. So again, identify the Fireball right over here. We're going to drive a wedge with our Spirit Walk. The Spirit Walk will not change with the nerf to the invisibility spell. I'm only using 2, very rarely sometimes 3 invisibility spells with the Spirit Walk. So she might take a tiny, tiny bit more damage than she normally does, but you guys will see it really won't affect this part of the attack at all. Then we're going to put our Warden up this way. I'm just going to invis clumps of buildings ahead of the Warden this way to launch the Fireball into the middle. Once I know the coast is clear and I don't have to multitask for my Warden a whole lot, then I'll put the smash at the bottom. Let's go ahead and see what this looks like in action. This Spirit Walk, the location you choose to do this Spirit Walk is very important. You want her to clear as many buildings as she possibly can so that your Warden cannot go towards the town hall. You really just want to avoid your Warden going towards the town hall with this attack. Or you're going to be wasting a lot of spells. If your Warden does go towards the town hall, though, just put him with your heroes and then have the Royal Champion with the Rocket Spear, because we've got the Rocket Spear too, by the way. So you recall her. Boom, we're done. And we could put her wherever we want at the base at this point to help with the Warden, to help with the smash, just to clean up at the end of the base. So you'll see, I'm going to clear a few buildings here. And once I know that I can get off like 3 invisibilities worth of sections or whatever, boom, we launch our Fireball. It's going right to the core. It's going to hit the clan castle, the monolith, the poison tower. That is a very good Fireball. And then I'm just going to sit and watch my Warden here for a second while I'm putting other things down. I know that I don't have to multitask a whole lot. He's safe for a little bit. I'm going to put the siege barracks. My queen and my king could have been better about tanking for the siege barracks, but you know, nobody's perfect. I'm pretty close though. So yeah, watch this. The king ability, like this is just bam, and then he's done. Warden can't do that after he's launched the Fireball, right? It's like having a second Fireball in the army, to be honest. And we're going to use the Rocket Loons. The reason I put the Yeti up here is to tank the Expo so that my Warden didn't have to tank the Expo. And then I'm just using the Rocket Loons to kind of clear defenses so that it's less scary for my heroes in that direction. I sniped the air defense there to keep my healers alive with my queen. I raged the Warden up here so that he could take down the Expo and everything. You're going to see I'm going to swag a whole bunch of troops. I don't even have to redeploy my Royal Champion on this raid. So I kind of swagger almost, like, well, I swag half of my Royal Champion, I guess is what you could call it. Because she has the Rocket Spear, so she still could provide a ton of value on this base. And some extra troops left over too. Let's do a live hit with a box base, and I will put this plan into action with my thought process live. All right, let's dive into the next hit. All right, we get a box base, finally, with a centered town hall, which is a little strange. Normally you don't see them that way. I think we will use that log launcher thing. I'm so glad I had a log launcher. And we'll just fireball like the fire spitter. That's a really good fireball. Yeah, let's do that. I think we'll be going to the air defense next. I don't know, actually. Are we? Yeah, we are. Okay, wow, that was... let's just recall. I don't want to lose too much. What would I want my warden to go? We're going to go this way. Let's put a baby dragon right here. And we're going to need to deal with some heroes here. Freeze them. Do something. We have a headhunter dealing with the warden. This got kind of weird fast. I think it's a good fireball. Yeah, we're happy with that. And what we're going to do again is we're going to put the Royal Champion over here with the Rocket Spear. And the Yeti to tank for her a little bit. And we will put our king, our queen, with a log launcher. We're going to the core. Let's go ahead and invis the Royal Champion. Maybe she can deal with the queen there. I really need that building to go down. Okay, well, we open up a lot of walls. Okay, queen's going to the core. Perfect. That's what we want. Oh, we have a dragon. All right. Okay, if I don't have to use my queen ability until that town hall goes down, great, because then I don't have to waste... Warden's going to probably aggro to the rest of these guys now. Oh, that actually sucks. No, Warden. Death damage should kill that monolith. Yeah, okay, perfect. Okay, we get the Warden down, so we can use these headhunters for cleanup over here. Is Warden alive still? Yeah, okay, what the heck is happening? I'm not worried about that ricochet cannon, because nothing can really hit air anymore. So we'll go to this place over here. We'll start using cleanup where we can. And we still crush this one. This one was a little sloppier. I feel like... I mean, we come away with a triple. 2 heroes are alive. We still have a decent amount of time considering this is a Rocket Loon Fireball attack, right? Try to figure out what maybe I should have done differently. I do like the direction I had my Warden going, though. So, I don't know. Maybe I wouldn't change too much. Maybe just multitask a little better. I don't know. That's not great advice, but I mean, we come up with a triple. I just realized some of these will probably be friendly challenges because I can't guarantee that I'm going to get every style of base in Legend League, right? Box bases are pretty common, so that probably would have been a given. So I will record some friendly challenges. If I do not find a box base in Legend League or a good one, then I'll have this be the example, right? So let's go ahead and hit this live. By the way, I scouted this as long as I've been talking to you guys, so it's about the 30 seconds that you would get anyway. So again, what I'm going to do is I'm going to drive a wedge right here with my Royal Champion. We're going to have the Warden walk up this way, and I want him to fireball this Fire Spitter because that's going to get the Monolith, the Clan Castle, the Ridge Tower, and all this stuff here. And then I'll have my heroes come this way. And we'll figure out where we're going to put the Royal Champion, where people are kind of struggling after that. But that is the plan. So let's have her start at this Archer Tower, and she'll go towards the Bomb Tower next. Okay, perfect. I let her get that a little bit. Okay, we're going to maybe use... So we'll use one more invis here. At 46. Boom. And then we will let her maybe get... Okay, you know, let's just recall her now. I don't want to draw the CC or anything. That's a good enough funnel, obviously, right? There's no way that my Warden's going to be heading that direction after this is done. We need to figure out how many invises we need to place in order to get to that Fire Spitter, though. I want the Warden to walk a little bit in that direction. Maybe once the Archer Tower here goes down. That should be good enough, I think, actually. Yeah, fantastic fireball. We're going to let the Warden walk up in that direction. I'll just watch him for a second. That way I know that he's not going to die to like this multi-archer tower or anything crazy like that. We'll put one more loon there. And then we will put our siege barracks down here. We'll put the ice column down first. That way we can get rid of the queen really quickly. And then we'll wall break once people get closer in that direction. Now I'm going to stay zoomed out a little bit just so I can keep an eye on my warden. He's going to be safe for a little while, so there's not really a whole lot I have to worry about. That would be a pretty good wall break if I can get that to land. Boom. That's the wall break we want, though. Okay, we lose a mine. I should be better about putting cocoa loons with this. Okay, King's going in kind of a weird direction, so we'll pop his ability now. We'll take out that multi-inferno so the headhunters can kind of live a little bit longer. Let's pop the queen ability now. And the fire spitter's facing the wrong direction now, so my warden doesn't even have to worry about that. He'll get the fire spitter without having to worry about taking any damage. Let's go ahead and invis our queen here. Let's just rage the queen, maybe. Ooh, did we lose the queen? We did not. We're going to see if we can swag the royal champion. Well, the recalled royal champion, right? So it's not technically a swag. It's close enough, though. Let's put the Yeti down. Let's put a baby dragon down. And you can see I still got a minute left, right? And I could put the royal champion down, which looks like I probably will have to do this raid. I don't think we're going to be able to swag as much. Well, maybe not. I mean, there's a lot of... We have a freeze and an invis. Can we do this without... Oh, yeah, we do. Crushed. Let's freeze this. And we still have another spell. We have our recalled royal champion. And that's the thing, right? You get your wedge in between where your warden's going to head and where your army's going to head. And if you can keep them separate, the heroes are just so good at this moment in time that you can just kind of do whatever you want, right? And I had the rocket spear left, too. So I had a lot of firepower that I still did not even use with this army. So... let's go to the next style base that we're going to break down and talk about. All right, let's talk about ring style bases. These are actually pretty popular, like that common invis rage base that everybody and their grandma had for like 3 months. It felt like, well, I guess it wasn't 3 months, but it was like 3 weeks maybe, where like you could run into it in Legend Link like 3 times in a day. It seemed like I did that a couple of times, 3 times in a day. This is that kind of style base, right? Kind of a ring base where there's like the core in the middle, kind of a boxy ring base. They all kind of blend together a little bit, so it's kind of hard to like stamp a specific title on any of them. But this is how you're going to deal with that. I'm actually just going to push play. We're going to start this raid almost like you would the other one. I'm going to have the Royal Champion come. I'm going to use 3 invis spells this time just because I wanted the Ricochet Cannon gone. Let's times 2 it through this part because the first part of this attack is going to be the same. I want to fireball this part of the base and not the middle. The middle, if you fireball the Inferno Tower here, it does get the Town Hall. It will get the Rage Tower, but it does not get this other Inferno. So I feel like it's not as valuable a fireball as getting the CC and both Fire Spitters and the Rage Tower down here. So that's what I chose to go with. Now, the part after my fireball is what I kind of want to focus on, though. Once the dust settles a little bit, this is where this attack becomes very different from the other versions of the Rocket Loon Fireball attack that you guys have seen in the past. Okay, what I'm going to do here is deploy the Royal Champion up here, not at the start of the funnel, but I want to set a counter funnel for my King and my Queen and the Log Launcher. This is very important. These ring style bases are meant to trip you up and to get your heroes or whatever smash or whatever it is that you're doing ring around the outside of the base. So the Royal Champion plays a vital role in making sure that your heroes go to the core. So we're going to put our King, Queen, and the Log Launcher all right over here. But the Royal Champion's going to be in charge of clearing like all of this kind of stuff up here so that there's no buildings over there. So the only way that they can head is to the core. Unfortunately, on this raid specifically, I didn't notice that the monolith was targeting my King. So I actually used my King ability like right here, but it still ends up clearing the entire core through this smash or whatever. So that's what the Royal Champion's Rocket Spear is for. We have a Log Launcher with this army. That's why you don't need to fireball the core either, because if there is an invisibility tower in the core, the Log Launcher is going to trigger it anyway, so it's not a big deal. Let's go ahead and just times 1. Again, I wish I could have used my King ability closer to the core, right? It would have been much better for me. But either way, it ends up working out. We do have super minions in the CC. I still think that's probably the best overall. In this specific situation, it would probably be better if I had Yetis, but this works out anyway, right? They're going to be raged up here. I raged up the super minions as well, just so that they could help my Queen clear these buildings. Not really a lot that can threaten the Warden at this point. But I just want to stress to you how important it is that you funnel your King and Queen to the middle of the base. If you don't, Your Warden is going to go around the base like this, and the healers, as they follow him, are going to get closer and closer to this inner wall right here, and the Infernals are just going to pick them off, and the Warden's going to die. Same thing with your heroes on this side. They'll just slowly get picked off. The healers will die. We don't swag as much with this raid, but we still get a handful of rocket balloons that we can swag, as well as about 30 seconds left over in a poison spell that we didn't use either, which I probably should use the heroes at the top. So even though I made a few big mistakes, like not freezing the monolith, not poisoning the heroes, we still have a very comfortable triple where we swag some stuff. Let's see if we can find a ring base in Legend League, and we will. I'll show you guys that too. All right, give me a box base. I mean, we get one. It's kind of a ring box base, but I think you would definitely classify this more as a ring base. Monolith is a fantastic target because it's going to get the clan castle as well as, I think, everything in the whole core. Holy OP. We don't care what way the Warden goes on this raid specifically. Let's just go ahead and head towards that mortar. We'll go to the air defense next, and then the expo. I don't know where we're going after the expo. We invis the expo because we're going to get that down anyway. We might go, well, we're probably going to go down to the builder hut, right? Yeah, I'd be shocked if we didn't. Let's recall. We'll have the Warden go up. There's less buildings that I've got to deal with. We're going to put one baby dragon right here, though, just so that the off chance my Warden decides to take a trip. Ooh, we do want to get rid of these Teslas, though. I don't want them, like, messing me up. Let's invis. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's disgusting. I do need to watch my Warden and kind of be careful for a second, though. So I do need to, like, chill a little bit. Let's put a Headhunter down now. That should be well timed. Okay, well, he's gonna get wrecked by the okay, well, oh my gosh, okay, chill. That's a good wall break there. A freaking sick wall break. Really well timed too. You know, let's just pop this now. We're gonna open up a bunch of walls. Let's pop the Queen ability. Well, we are going to swag so much freaking stuff this raid. Holy crap. I don't know. Do you guys think it's cooler when people swag stuff or when they use everything but just like demolish the base super fast? Because I get comments saying both. I think it's cool to swag stuff, but I mean, I don't really care either way. Oh, we're going to look at... I absolutely wrecked this base. Although, when you get Fireball that's that good, there's not really much you can do defensively after that. You're already done if that Fireball lands. All right, let's move on to a diamond style base. Now, this one you're going to treat very similarly to a box base, but you're going to use the Fireball to amplify that wedge to get your Warden away from the Town Hall. What I mean by that is we're going to use the Royal Champion to kind of clear some of these defenses here, right? And then the Fireball is going to be on this Rage Tower here, making the wedge this big. Among Us? Then we're going to have the Warden head this way. We're going to have the Smash head this way. We're going to use the Royal Champion with the Siege Barracks here to clear out these buildings. That way my heroes go to the middle. And let's go ahead and get started. You might hear my popcorn popping in the background because I'm kind of hungry, so I'm snacking. I'm going to close the door so you don't hear that. I can hear it popping like crazy. I don't know if you can on the mic, but anyway. So again, we're going to just clear a few of these defenses here just to make the Fireball easier and make the start of the funnel really, really nice. All right, so I recall the Royal Champion here. Let's put the Warden down. And I'm just going to ×2 it through the rest of this. And after you've launched the Fireball, I would wait until you look ahead of the Warden and have peace of mind, like, okay, I'm safe for like 10 or 15 seconds. And I know I don't have to do any multitasking. Now I can start to smash on the other side. So Royal Champion with the Rocket Spear. with the siege barracks. This is going to force my heroes into the middle of the base. That way, they can't walk on me. I probably could have been better about the place that I use my king ability, but to open up some of those other walls. But I mean, this works out really well, right? We have extra spells left over so that I can use for my warden to keep him alive. We're crushing through this base. You guys are going to see I use the queen ability here, but I think the rest of this stuff is basically swagged. Maybe I use another Rocket Loon or two, but this base was pretty crushed too. Just treat it similarly to how you would a box base. But now that we've kind of covered like the main popular types of bases, I'm sure there's a lot of variations of all of these, right? So you just kind of have to do your best to think on your feet when you come across these live. So that's what we're going to try and do in Legend League, and I'm hoping that I can show you guys some good examples of each of the bases. And let's go ahead and try that. All right, let's go to the next one. All we need left is a box base, so this might be the last one. No, we get a diamond base. Okay, so the diamond base on this one, a fireball where it's going to, and the royal champion, where it's going to create enough of a wedge to have my heroes go towards the town hall. And I think that wedge is going to be this compartment where the multi-arch tower is. I'll put her kind of on an angle towards the air defense, where she'll go towards the tower, then the multi-arch tower. Maybe she'll get an arch tower or something too. And then maybe I'll fireball like the builder hut. Okay, let's invis you. Come on, Spear Fox. Okay, maybe we'll let her clear just a couple more buildings. Wow, she actually... We'll take that. Okay, let's put the warden down. I don't know why she retargeted the expo again, but I'm not complaining. We're going to clear some of this stuff over here, too. That should still get that mortar. Oh, literally every Tesla's there? Of course it is. Of course it is. It's just going to make this take a little bit longer, which is unfortunate. Oh, okay. Well, I'm pulling a million archers, too. Let's just freeze the ricochet cannon. Oh, we're not going to actually... It's too many freaking archers. Okay, we get the ricochet cannon. I need my warden to step that direction a little bit more. I guess we can start this next part of the attack. Let's put the ice column away from the siege barracks so that it doesn't work against each other, if that makes sense. Dude, this warden is taking 5 freaking years to do anything. My gosh. Okay, let's just invis you. Ooh, that was actually so close. Boom, good fireball. Let's just pop the earthquake boots now. We'll get some of that stuff in the back. Perfect, we get a lot of it actually. Pop the queen. See if we can get another good wall break. It's decent, I guess. Let's just rage the warden. I was hoping I could get like one shot off. Oh my gosh, minion princes do so much damage. Holy cow. What do we have left? Oh, the king's still alive. He'll help clean a lot of stuff up. Queen should be able to get that scatter shot, yeah? She can 1v1 a scatter shot, I would think. I would hope. Alright. Yep, we're good. Not well, we still swag a decent amount. Look at that. I mean, there's a spell, 3 rocket balloons. I mean, that's not nothing. And I'm not purposefully trying to swag them. I'm trying to use them when they're the most useful, right? But perfect. Well, I was able to find one example of each base in Legend League today. The box bases were all really, really weird, so I included a friendly challenge there as well. But if you guys enjoy this style of video, let me know in the comments. I can kind of do it this way going forward if more people think they would benefit from it. But anyway, that's going to do it for this video. Hopefully you guys find that helpful. I don't anticipate much changing or much else changing after the update because we have I think, everything revealed at this point. But anyway, I'll see you guys next time.